Greetings and welcome to the channel. What does a procrastinator do with unlimited time? I would guess nothing, but I'm no expert. I would get bored and probably depressed if I couldn't come up with things to do for at least part of every day. The genesis of this video was thinking about people who are defined by their job or career. Nothing wrong with that, but what if that person doesn't have a variety of interests to fall back on if something happens to their ability to work? Or maybe they have a hobby that is also affected. How hard is it to find something else to meaningfully occupy your time? These questions morphed into, what would a procrastinator do if they retired early? That's absurd. A true procrastinator would never start saving for retirement or do any of the things required to plan ahead like most early retirees. An inheritance or lottery win could put them in a position to retire early, but odds are against that going well. I finally came to the real subject of this video, knowing yourself. I mean, really knowing yourself. And that can make retirement successful. You may even learn that early retirement isn't for you. Maybe you achieve financial dependence and go on to a next endeavor. Maybe you discover that you really want to make and sell craft beer, but that may never be profitable. When I was young, I wanted to be an engineer. Specifically, I thought I would work on electronic power supplies. I ended up joining the Navy as an electronics technician, thinking I would do that for 6 years, get money for college, and get that engineering degree. At some point, that changed. I decided to stay in the Navy and work toward a degree in accounting. After 20 years of service, completing my degree in economics and working for the VA, I learned that what I really liked the most was a variety in my work. Sometimes doing the same thing over and over is what I want to do for a day. But most of the time, I would like to do completely different things throughout a day. It took me 25 years to really learn who I am in this regard. In retirement, I get to choose my variety. While I don't procrastinate, I'm also fine with spreading projects out over time. Some retirees work tirelessly, completing every remodeling project and task, then run out of stuff to do within a year or two. When I decide I want to do a video, I usually spend 5 days spreading out what is usually about 5 hours of work. In 2 years, I've completed only about a quarter of the remodeling I'm doing. In any given week, I spend about 20 hours doing 15 different things like running or YouTube, whatever it happens to be, and that's perfect for me. It has also worked out that I'm not a social person. So it's not like friends are working while I would like to go play a round of golf with them. I also have a lot of peace of mind being in a position to help multiple family members with medical issues or whatever else anyone needs help with. I figured this video would be short because it's probably not going to apply to a lot of people. I don't know how much interest there's going to be in this at all. I'm not saying much other than knowing yourself is the key to early retirement especially, but any retirement. You need to know, what are you going to do when you have this extra time, whether you did it by choice or if something happens, like I said at the beginning, and for some reason, maybe medically, you can't work anymore. What are you going to do? For me, example, I love to run. I know there's something eventually I'm not going to be able to run anymore. But I do know that I will find other things that I can do. I'm going to basically do the things that I can, and I'll find things if I have to relearn things. I don't mind relearning. I don't mind learning new things. I don't mind doing new things. But I know that for me personally, I like doing that. I like finding new things to do, and I like doing new things. I think the retirement lifestyle is great for someone who's a self-starter. It could be hard for someone who's super motivated. Now, if you're super motivated in a way that connects well with being able to have your own schedule and all that, I mean, that could work out fine. Ultimately, this would be a very difficult lifestyle for someone who's a procrastinator or doesn't like to try new things or things like that. As always, if you have comments or questions, please leave those below. And remember, if you're going to retire, retire to something.